That's why for me it's better you make everything transparent. You have to put the minister, very strict minister, with the salary.
Yes.
I pay you $1 million a year for the minister. But no special staff, no official house, no official car, everything is okay. Most of you can took a car, a house. You not stay in the one complex with the president. Different when you need the official house. The official house is one complex with the president. So it's like a RTRW, it's at the midnight, hey, come, we have a meeting. You stay very far. You need a foreigner, everything. So why need the official house?
Itu udah bukan gaji, that's a state budget. As they give you budget, Okay, jadi we're gonna speak English during the entirety of the podcast, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, they never tell me about that.
Oh.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's
No, like if you want Indonesian, we can do Indonesian. But if you want English, we can do.
I will do Indonesia English. Don't worry about that.
Ya udah, kita setengah-setengah aja. We go bilingual Southeast Asia aja ya. So basically, Pak Ahok ini I was invited to his house to have this. Aduh, aksennya jadi Indonesia banget. I was invited to his house. I think a few months ago. I was June. We do the pemuda Pancasila lagi salah aja. The Sumpah Pemuda thing, right? The Sumpah Pemuda video. You remember?
Yeah. At least I keep my promise.
Yes.
And
then afterwards we ate some barbecue, which was great. And I was like, let's do a podcast. And let's like, yeah. And here it is. Yeah. He's a politician that keeps his promise, guys.
What happened?
It's a rare breed these days. Itu udah jarang banget. It's a rare breed these days. But I do love the gesture, sir. So, let's talk about a lot of things. I actually want to talk about some really minor stuff. Like, I want to get to know you, sir, for about like an entire hour. But the thing is, a week before our podcast, the shit hit the fan. So I think it's much more important if we discuss about that. So let's just jump right into the point, and I'm gonna go with my first question. What do you think of the Indonesia Cup? What do you think of the dark Indonesia?
Some people like to accuse me, like to make an enemy in my life.
Yeah.
I always give them response. I never make an enemy in my life. But the enemy always found me. Find me. Like you today. Why you ask the question? You make my enemy find me. This is like a joke.
I just like a diverse pool of opinion.
One thing, if you ask me about the government, they have an old saying. We need how to enhance the revenue in our business.
Yes.
But the ability to enhance our revenue is not very important compared to the efficiency. That's the rule. When we talk the very tight budget in our government, what we need to do? Efficiency. How I know the president make an efficiency? I will see how many ministers he will appoint.
48 ministers.
That's not the efficiency.
Yeah.
That's not the problem. You said we are a big country. We already have a region, mayor, governor, with the autonomies. How come you need too many ministers?
Yes.
You compare to the United States, even the China. I think our population less than the United
China
States.
has 28 ministers.
Yeah.
I did a small research.
Yeah.
India has 35.
That's
China
right.
has 28.
How
America has
many
50.
their population? Above 1
About 1 billion?
billion.
India, yeah.
So, how come you 48 with your deputy minister
Yes, there is 3 deputy ministers per
and
minister.
special staff.
And special staff and utusan,
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
that is in English, representative.
And they recruit another new one, not
Yes.
use the existing.
Yeah.
This is not efficiency. When you talk about efficiency like this, I never trust.
It's really easy for us to be very skeptical of
Yeah.
this because it seemed like it's
Yeah.
contradictive of what he promised.
Yeah.
Disclaimer, I voted for Prabowo. I didn't vote for Prabowo. I supported him, but I voted for Anies because I wanted 2 putaran, so there is drama.
You're a real politician.
So I went to the Prabowo campaign. I stood behind the dude, behind Mayor Teddy, and there's Deddy Mizwar standing right next to me. And I wear the Prabowo thing like, whoa. But I did not vote for the guy. I vote for Anies. So 2 putaran.
Wow.
And because 2 putaran,
How
there is
dare you.
content. No, I'm just playing the game. But anyways.
Enjoy the situation.
So, anyways, I know I supported Prabowo, and the entirety of my content seems to glaze Prabowo, but like, I just don't understand because he keeps on saying he wants to make things efficient. But if you, as we know in all the governments around the world, if you want efficiency, you cut down government, just like Javier Milei in Argentina.
Yeah.
And
And if you more, I mean more aggressive, you have to make it reunited, the divided area.
Yes.
What that mean? That mean some area don't need the one regency. Maybe 2 and 3 regency. You make it become one.
Mm.
Because you want to talk about, we want to help the people. We want to serve the people. So what? Serve the people does not mean to have more bupati, more governor.
Mm.
No. What we need is more school, more hospital,
Yes.
a
More
more
investment.
office, a one-stop, one-roof office to solve all your problem.
Mhm.
That's what I did in Jakarta before.
Mm.
You can do anything in all the sub-district office. That's what we mean, to serve the people.
Mm.
We don't need to make another governor.
Yes.
When we talk about, we want to copy like a democracy, like a India, like the United States of America. Okay. You know what they did? What they have done until today? Very clear. One district, one representative
Mm.
as a legislator or like a senator. So when I stay in the district A, let me say district A, okay, I know who will be my representative there with their office there. So everything I came to him or her.
Mm.
If they didn't do what I hope put on them, I will vote another.
Mm.
That's very easy.
That's
But
efficiency.
now, you see, even you stay in the one district, you don't know who you want to contact if you have
Yes.
something to.
I
Too
spoke
many people.
too many people.
Yeah.
So recently, I became a speaker inside UI FEB, Fakultas Ekonomi and Business, and I met a bunch of like entrepreneurs there, right? And also, I met with my friend Wafat Taftazani. He's the one working with Sam Altman in order to introduce world chain, the blockchain. You know, have you heard of it, right? The AI blockchain.
Okay.
And I met a bunch of other like businessmen, young businessmen, and they say like now they have like a lot more doors to knock on, and because like there's a lot of doors to knock on, it's really hard for the private sector to improve, because the public sector is taking the function that the private sector is doing everything gitu. Jadinya susah buat swasta masuk ke dalam negeri, terus udah gitu ngebuat lapangan kerja gitu. And the way I see it, if a country really wants to be great, there needs to be a clear balance between private sector and public sector. I know Pancasila implies that the government needs to be social democratic in order to serve the people. The state must provide the welfare of the people and everything. But the state also needs to provide a way that is sustainable. And sometimes the sustainable way of doing it is to cooperate with the private sector, which the government is taking over the function from.
Yeah.
Kreatif ekonomi udah ada kementeriannya, kreatif ekonomi. Dan contohnya ya, salah satu contohnya, AI juga sekarang udah mau diambil sama government. So in a way, I feel like the rhetoric of efficiency is very contradictory, and the only way I see it, the only way I see it is just it is not efficiency, but rather political consolidation. You create a big ass coalition with, I don't know, a bajillion of political parties, right? And the rule of the game in Indonesia is everybody gets a piece of the cake. The government needs to be much more bigger to have that coalition rule inside the government. And now this guy wants to make a permanent coalition. So like, that's why like a lot of young Indonesians like me, we really don't understand. I know some of my viewers probably voted for the guy as well, like the big guy. Yeah. But we are unclear of what he's trying to do. You say you want efficiency, you make the government bigger. You say you want to fill the government with experts in their field, but then you put in professional ass lickers. So much contradictions, and I think there's so much contradictions because we have been ruled for 10 years by the master of contradictions. But
he success to seduce us.
I know. That's why
That's what happened.
Yeah. That's why cara-caranya itu harus dipelajari.
Why the government officer duty is to administer justice.
Yes.
That means we're not against the private sector.
Yes.
But how you can administer the justice for all the people, for the people welfare? That's what they never did. They just talk about, I'm in power, I make a permanent coalition. What can the people do to us?
Yeah.
We control everything.
Yeah.
This nation is like controlled by under 10 people.
Actually?
Yeah. Who own the political party?
Siapa aja?
Yeah, the owner of the political party.
Yeah.
That's what happened. The owner of the political party.
Yeah.
They own this. This country only owned by them.
Yeah.
And you can do nothing.
Yes.
So, if you say, what's wrong? Maybe when the Reformation came out in 1998, it's not a real Reformation.
No, it's just a change of players.
Yeah, not really change the player.
Mm.
They're all players still the same.
Uh-huh.
They divided, become many political parties.
Ah, I see.
So, how to solve this problem? I always say, if you want to really stop the nation problem, first, you have to change the policy. What the policy? The political party, the government provide the money, not the money directly. What I mean is like a permanent fund. You put in the deposit, you like a General Election Committee, KPU. The government budget could give them, let us say, one party, 1 trillion rupiah. 10 party, 10 trillion. You can buy the in a Bank Indonesia certificate, maybe 6% to 7%. That means you got the money. And all the political party, you can use that money, use a reimburse system. And put in the website, in the general election. So everybody, you use the money, or not use the money, you can spend the money. We give the list. If I was the chief of this KPU, I will give you the list. What kind of expense you can reimburse?
Mm.
What kind of expense you cannot? Very clear. When you're asking, I reimburse for you. If that come true, everybody will do the good for the people.
Yes.
Not like now.
Yes.
Make a report, just a small amount money for the expense of this election. Actually, they use the dirty money. We don't know. We don't know. You still remember what happened in the Makassar win?
Yeah.
The fake money, but the real.
Yes, those real.
Even the automatic teller machine cannot read
Yeah.
because they cannot read the number series. That means this money is the real one.
Yes.
Somebody make it double with the same.
Yes.
I believe this will include. I want to ask you. You heard about when the election, many households got 500,000, 1 million rupiah to choose to elect for somebody.
Yes.
But you never heard about somebody draw the money with a big amount from the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah.
If you want to give the money to the people, you need to draw the big amount of the money.
Mm.
Why nobody heard about the big amount? That means maybe somebody used the fake money. It's not fake money, illegal money.
Illegal
But,
money. Do you think it maybe comes from tax havens like Cayman, Antigua?
oh no, you cannot bring the money. You bring the money also against the law. So how to change the law? Even you establish a new political party, you cannot do nothing. Use the same people with the mental, the illness mental, to think if you want to be elected, you have to bribe the people.
Mm.
And there's no need bribing, make the people poor and needy. When you're poor needy, you need my money.
Mm.
I buy the seat from you. And 5 years and that's what happened. So even the political party, if you're 10%, 20%, you can do nothing. That's why we put our hope on the president's shoulder. Why? Because the president, you can issue the perpu.
Yes.
You can do that. You talk about, I want to make the people no corruption. No corruption first, transparency. You can do that. You can say, I will give you a high salary, but from now on, I will ask you to prove where it came from. And they also sign Pak SBY, Pak Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono President, if I'm not forgot, in 2006, signed in the United Nations the ratification against the corruption. He signed and bring back to Indonesia. They make the law, if I not forget, number 7, 2006. They say it's the undang-undang hasil ratifikasi konvensi PBB melawan korupsi. You know, they have one principle inside the law. Illicit enrichment. That means if we become rich, you cannot approve the tax you pay. The government automatically can take it, take all yours. But we need the government regulation. We call PP, Peraturan Pemerintah.
Yes.
You pay the tax 100, that means you are, we can accept if your words become like that. But now, nobody do that. If you do that, that means we don't want to be jealous with the former corruptor, with the former took the great money from other people. They call gratification. You don't need to be jealous. That's the luck in their time. But when you cannot prove where your words come from with the tax amount of tax you pay, you're out from the government system, from the politician. You hope the political party to make this law. Cannot. But the president, one person can do this. You said this is not in the, how to say, this is not in the very bad situation. I think everybody agree with us. Corruption is the root of the many problems in Indonesia.
Yes.
You want to check that? You make everything transparent. Only president can release a perpu. Very easy.
Very easy.
Why you make a undang-undang cipta kerja? You have the courage to do that. You dare to do that. Why this one you don't?
Because political parties are bad.
Yeah, but you always say no political party back. I believe the people will back you, and now the people become more more smart and more wise. What we say, people know. People understand what the Abraham Lincoln president, the 16th president of America said. You want to know the true character of somebody, give them power. And the people understand. You just need me when in the election. After that, I am nobody. Even your phone number, you check it. I cannot contact you anymore. Then I understand. Okay, you want my phone? Jawa, Indonesian, wani piro. How much you dare to pay me? If you say no, I don't want to fight for you. You can imagine 20 years ago when we start the first election for the governor and for the bupati and wali kota and mayor and regent. Already happened like that. You can imagine after 20 years. That's what happened. The people now more realize nobody work for us. Most of them is a crook. Just tell a lie. Like you say, that's why I said, we really put our hope only on the president. So only the president can change everything.
Oh, yeah.
One person can against 560 parliament member. You control the police, control the attorney.
The military.
You control everything.
Yes.
I ask you.
What you are suggesting is that we should become authoritarian but with good political
Yeah,
will.
like George Washington. Not authoritarian. It's not authoritarian. I mean it's like that. When this nation, when the founding father established this nation, they realized, I believe they realized, the education, the economy of the people very poor. And they know, because they study in Europe, they understand also, if the economic income per capita is not enough for democracy, it's very difficult. They realize that. That's why they give the authority to the president. They give the authority to the political party. But they realize also the political party will become many political party. Then they give one person in power. Even the vice president not have a power. No, it's not a power sharing like the Philippines.
Yes.
Different. What that mean? The founding father hoped the president could lead the way, could bring the people from darkness to the very bright place. But if you use your human nature, that's different. You will think about, this situation is good for me to make me become permanent leader. Because the stupid people, most of them is corrupt. I am very easy to detain them.
Yes.
Yeah, to say, if you don't follow me, I bring you to the jail.
Yes.
Or maybe only 10% people have a good education, a good principle. But sometimes you need the money. You're afraid about your life.
Yes.
I will give you wealth, give you position.
Yes.
Then you follow me. So very easy. It's not a justice. It's just about the social gift. Different with our nation idea.
Yeah.
Social justice, not charity. That's different.
The problem with Indonesia, and from your very lengthy premise about Indonesia and what you explained to me, paints a really bleak picture of what Indonesia has become. And the only way I see it is that I kind of agree with what these political influencers, especially the senior ones like Denny Siregar has been saying about Indonesia, is that the reason our country is so broken is because the people in power sees Indonesians as commodity instead of as asset. And because of that, they keep on extracting things that we have instead of investing stuff in us so that we can improve, we can export many things towards the world.
Yeah.
Now, this is really depressing for a lot of young Indonesians like me and obviously the viewers of the Base Indonesian show, right? And we can't find jobs. The private sector is shrinking because the public sector is slowly absorbing a lot of its roles. FDI is decreasing apparently. Even if it's increasing, I would argue that a lot of FDIs that come to Indonesia are unhealthy. And it doesn't trickle down to the microeconomy, but it only circulates in the macroeconomy. So this creates like a sort of hopeless, despairing sentiment inside of young Indonesians in that we will never have a good life inside Indonesia. Like, shit, we have our wages is so bad compared to the living costs here in Indonesia. A lot of my friends, for example, they take more than 3 jobs. Like my friend there in the back, he has 3 jobs. He works 3 jobs.
Even me, I have 3 jobs.
Yeah, but no, like. Anyways, this paints a really dark picture of Indonesia, and a lot of young Indonesians, they want people to kabur aja dulu. So let's move over to the
I
conversation.
can understand and appreciate that. Even my daughter and my son.
They want kabur aja dulu.
Not kabur aja. They say like that. Let me say, like, you want to be a specialist in the doctor, medical. If in Indonesia, he has to work in the hospital for 5 years, and we have to pay for this specialist. If you can go to the America, but you need a test. You work in the hospital for 3 years, you will get your specialist in the medical, as a medical doctor, and they pay you 4,000 to 6,000 a month. You can, that's your living cost, you can cover your living cost there. Even my daughter, she graduated. She gave me a call. The first, she's have a, I think too idealistic idea. She said, when I graduate from America, I want to stay in the remote area, maybe in Java, to help the people. Because when she was in the high school, she with her friend to establish a foundation to help the poor people with the fresh water in the Java. She always believed what we need is provide the water for the people. You can have a good plantation, life. Water is life. That's her idea. I want to contribute my life for 1 year or 2 years to do this. After the situation, what she said, maybe I need to stay in America to get the money. No, it's very difficult to ask the CSR, to ask the middle class to donate, to contribute. Too many unemployed. That's the problem. Then I said, okay. I said, but if you said you want to change your citizenship, I simply said no. But this is, thanks God for that. My children never ask for the change of the citizenship. And what another problem is, like you say, FDI. When I was a Bupati region, we tried to attract the foreign direct investment to Indonesia. The forum with the national parliament, with the minister office people, officer, governor, we sit together. Only one question from the investor. We cannot answer that. Most of them.
What is it?
How much the cost to get the 1 hectare land? You can imagine in Indonesian regulation, like a BPN, No. Most of the land, they said it, the state-owned land, Tanah Negara, no?
Yes.
You not have a certificate. They said it's a Tanah Negara. All is a Tanah Negara without certificate. The most funny is, when I was a Bupati and was the Governor of Jakarta, they forced us to make a certificate for the mosque and for all the property of the government. And we pay the BPN to measure the land, everything. I said, if Tanah Negara, just make a paper, we already occupy, we control the land, just give to us.
Yeah.
Easier.
Yeah, easier.
And the more crazy thing is, I was in the National Parliament,
Yes.
second commission.
Okay.
So BPN, land status is under us. You know what happened? Came out 2 certificates on the same location. Issued by the BPN office.
So there's 2 certificates issued by the same office?
Yes.
Why?
Let I tell you. So I was a parliament member with my idealism. You know me.
Yeah, you were like
You know me. Wow.
30, 40 years old?
In 2009,
2009.
I was in the National Parliament.
40, yeah.
Yeah, 2009. Commission second, I came to the BPN office.
Yeah.
I attend the hearing with the cast.
Yes.
And this argue. Yes. This one issued by you? Yes. This one issued by you? Yes. So, which one is the right one, the true one?
And then?
You know what the answer?
What?
Please go to the court. Let court decide it. The court. Yeah.
They asked the court to decide it.
What? That's what happened in the land issue in Indonesia. That's why no wonder the foreign direct investment cannot understand. I want to invest. I want to know how much money to own the land.
And nobody can answer that question. No governor, no menteri ATR, BPN. No.
That's why we hope in the industrial zone. But industrial zone sometimes is too expensive for the foreign direct investment.
I see.
The same. What else we have to make a correction about this? A custom. You know why Singapore so in advance with us, even Malaysia?
Yeah.
Lee Kuan Yew first not established the army, but they established the custom.
Custom.
You can imagine if I produce this product, some of the content I have to import. When I import, the wicked officer from the custom, well, you know, say oknum. I don't know how to say this. Oknum. Oknum.
In English, gak ada bahasa Inggrisnya.
I don't know oknum.
Semuanya
Only wicked.
wicked.
Oknum.
Padahal oknum means representative.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, with the oknum.
Yeah, that is so
They
weird.
can my import good ruin my production.
Yeah.
Then what I have to do? I pay the forwarder to get it out.
To what?
To have to get out.
Oh, damn.
The many forwarder, importer forwarder get the money. I pay them fast. How come? Export also we need like an agency and broker. So I just put it online transparent. Now, then I pay the value added tax. 10%, now 11%. Last year I want to say 12%. Somebody argue and say still 11%. Some 12%. Okay. You could imagine if they can use a submarine. You can imagine people buy online. The good thing came from Shenzhen, China. Then they came, open and directly delivery without inventory cost, without pay the value added tax. How I can compete with them? That's why no wonder all the small little good things produced by our industry collapse, especially like the textile. Why? Because when they export to us, they put in one container. They put everything. They just pay for one container. I cannot compete. So, if the custom never know to administer justice, most of the industry will collapse. If even your local already collapse, if I become the foreign direct investor, I look at you, even the people here, the government make them collapse. Why I have to come? I will come. I will bring my money to the place. Will come me very well.
Yeah.
That's why I went to Cambodia. I went to Vietnam.
Yeah.
Why I have to come here?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you want to take the market of Indonesia. We have an ASEAN free trade area. I can send from the 10 Asian country to Indonesia. I don't need to have a factory here.
Yeah.
So, and the more dangerous is, somebody want to invest here, just to think about, I borrow the money from the bank. I just IPO, after that I run. I make the capital flow out. That's not the problem. So we can survive just because the natural resources. But the natural resources also not really help the poor people. Like you talk about the palm plantation, palm factory. We say it's a plasma paper, but most of them is a nominee. The real thing is controlled by the large company. How to change this? That's why we need the government to administer justice. We need somebody to be our referee, to be our parent, to be our coach, to be our teacher. You can imagine if no law in the one country,
Yes.
the people will become wild.
Yes.
Jadi kalau tidak ada aturan, jadi liar rakyat. But today the problem is who control the law don't know the law, or they make the foundation of law has collapsed today. Yeah, everything. You can change everything. Even MK can took over the duty of the parliament. MK cannot make the law.
Yeah.
Even you say, okay, the vice president, I will think even the young people can do the good thing better than the old people. Not depend on the old.
Yeah.
Okay, we check it. But you have to send back to the parliament to issue the new law. And they don't feel it's wrong.
Yeah.
Everybody said, this is the law. MK is the most supreme.
Yes.
Okay, if you're most supreme, no need parliament anymore.
Bubarin
aja. No need political party.
This is the same thing that got Gus Dur
That's
overthrown.
why only Gus Dur have them to do this.
Yeah.
And the result is, he's out.
Yes.
But he is a statesman. That's why I told you first. This is a human nature. When you look at everything like this, you will think about, if I do this, maybe I will topple down. That's why I use this to make me become the king forever.
I see.
That's what happened. You are right as a human nature. Maybe you are right. But as a statesman, as the people, as the men, the people put their hope to bring the good in Indonesia, you betray us. So you betray us. You know, we fight for you. We put the hope we know on the prison hope, but you never do it, and you betray us, and you send us, maybe to jail, to everything, and to just want to characterize us. That's what happened.
What I understand is that it seems like the rule of law is not really respected in Indonesia, despite the fact that inside our constitution stipulates that Indonesia is a negara hukum. We are a country that enshrines the rule of law, right? But the thing is, people inside the government, they don't understand how the law works. I mean, I guess it also has a thing to do with the fact that our culture seems to be a culture of unspoken agreements and rules. The fact that we don't litigate a lot of the stuff that we do makes it seem like a lot of the things that we do is just unspoken. kayak ada peraturan yang tidak tertulis yang kita harus hormati.
Yeah, that's why.
And
That's a wrong. That's like abuse,
yeah, and
They tell a lie to us,
Yeah.
people.
at the same time, it's really hard for younger Indonesians to understand exactly how to entangle this cobweb of mess when a lot of the things is not written on the wall, it's written in the air, and we don't really have access to information that allows us to understand exactly what is written in the air. If you want to be a politician, you want to make changes, you need to understand the you need to know the 5%, you need to be associated with them, and you get into them. The cost of politics is too high, so people who are like abang-abangan jamet di Jagakarsa gitu, so they can't get into politics because the cost is a bit too high, which is why it boils down to my question right now. As a young Indonesian, what do you think that we should do? Because we literally are exhausted. We've exhausted too much for this nation. Not to mention,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, not to mention, like, people keep on accusing us of lacking nationalism. People keep on accusing us of lacking discipline. Like, we are just the byproduct of the conditions that we were born and raised in.
For me, who is the lacking of nationalism?
It,
When they do a corruption.
yeah.
They betray the founding father, betray our hero to sacrifice their life. Now you accuse the young people is lack of nationalism just because they want to go abroad to bring dollar home.
Yes.
I think if you can give me evidence where your words come from, then we talk. So, what we have to do now? The foundation of law has collapsed. Constitution is the foundation of law. But now inside they changed. Now no parliament threshold and no president threshold. That's the hope. That means we can have opportunity to find someone to be a president, to have a courage to do that. And what happened with young people? You have your vote. But now people still don't understand. I said, no, you have to trust me. People have a brain, have a sincere heart. When everything getting worse, the darkness will crumble. When you get it together, it will crumble. That's the natural principle. But what most important is the young people have to keep in spirit. You have to believe when you have integrity, when you have a good ethic, you have a bright future. That's what I always did since I was young, a teenager. That's what my father taught me. Every time I said, Pa, I want to immigrate to Canada. Why? I see no hope in Indonesia. It's all the baru regime. There's no hope. You know what my father told me? Don't worry, Suharto will pass away. That's what my father to encourage me.
Suharto will pass away.
Don't worry. I said, so what I can do? And my father told me, you trust me. When you have a good reputation, one day people will vote for you. When my father talked to me, it's in 1995. Before he passed away, he passed away in 1997. And 10 years after that, 2005, the first election for the Bupati, the people really fought for me as their Bupati. And I did what my father told me, how to administer justice, how to help the poor and the needy. That's what I did. I stand firm until today for the truth, stand firm for the justice, for the humanity, and for the honesty. That's what we did. I still on my high spirit to do that. That's why people ask me, so what's your occupation? I'm a politician. What politician? Educator politician. Like if I come today, you know for what? Not because you give me a croissant bread to eat. You know, not only keep my promise. I know you like to find out. This is how to educate the people. We hope people watch your podcast. They will trust what we say is honest. People can see. Because today is a social media a digital world, what you had said, what you have said, and what you say, everything recorded in a very complete and perfect. You cannot tell a lie, and people cannot can connect each other very easy across the generation, and you can be like have a reporter, have a media by yourself. You just talk and make it viral.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what the advantage.
That's karena influence sama politikus itu 11-12.
Yeah,
We
let me do it.
influence people, and then
Yeah.
we have them adopt our values,
Yeah.
and we push public pressure towards people that are up there that makes decision. I do have one more question though. Actually, I have two more
You
questions.
keep telling the truth.
Yeah.
Keep telling the truth.
You keep on doing base takes.
Yeah.
So I have two more questions. One question, don't worry, the final question is very short. You don't have to do a long speech about it.
Okay.
But the final question is very short. You can say like a yes or no question, basically.
Okay.
But you can explain a bit. But okay, my question is, what do you think of Danantara?
Danantara idea is a very long time idea actually, but I know it's from the Tanri Abeng. When Tanri Abeng is the Minister of the State-owned Enterprise or Menteri BUMN,
Tahun kapan itu?
Tanri Abeng itu tahun maybe it's the time of Gus Dur atau SBY ya.
Oh, that's like the
I
90s.
forgot. Tanri Abeng already passed away. He wrote a book, Indonesia in 2001. Indonesia in,
That was the puncak of neoliberalism. by the way.
Indonesia in. He said actually we need like a one holding Indonesia in to control all the state-owned enterprise. Even if the public sector can do it well, we don't need. I have to unlock with them. So make it more efficient. It's like in the United Kingdom, the Korea, the Japan, even in China. State-owned enterprise has to control when the foreign direct investment cannot come in, they become the partner to let them in. To guarantee to them is good. I think everything is good. Now, the problem is you need the honest people to control this. You need the professional to do this. You need to unlock. But with the value already high. But if the market, you cannot control the market. When you put somebody never got the trust from the market, what happened? You stop falling down. That's what happened today. Or stop falling down. Or Indonesia index now under 7,000.
Yes.
Yeah, 6,000 only.
Kemarin sempat turun ya.
Even today. And the dollar 16,400. That's the response of the market when you put somebody. You can imagine you want to make a super body. It's like Indonesia in to control, but not a professional to control that. And I mean not professional. I mean professional. Maybe from their side is professional. I mean from the market side. You cannot control the market. Control the trust. All the bank. Then for me, Danantara is a good idea, but you have to make it transparent. You cannot appoint by you. You have to have a good record. Because a high salary and a professional. And the decision. Do the CEO of the Danantara can fire the CEO of the state-owned enterprise? That's the question. Even me, as a chairman of Pertamina, I cannot fire the CEO of the sub-holding of the Pertamina, like Pertamina Patraniaga. But everything depends on the Minister of BUM state-owned. That's not the problem.
So
That's what happened.
they released like the structure of Danantara, where you obviously have the president of Indonesia, Prabowo, holding everything like. Tapi di sebelahnya dia ada Dewan Syuro-nya juga. Dewan Syuro-nya juga, which consists of apparently previous President Jokowi, previous President SBY, and also for some apparent reason Tony Blair is also there.
Yeah, they
And
put the
also
name, right?
Ray Dalio. Well, I kind of understand why Tony Blair is there, because like Tony Blair has been working with the finance minister regarding the creations of it.
Yeah, for Tony Blair is a professional. You pay for advisor, he's okay.
Yeah, he's a.
No need to take responsible.
Yeah, he's now a consultant. He's no longer a politician in the Labour Party. Right? Yeah.
Even me, I want to be a consultant.
Yeah.
Consultant just talk, give you advice.
Yeah, advice.
And pay me.
And then pay me.
I don't care
me,
what
yeah.
you did.
Yeah, they just like you know, get it out of their system,
Yeah.
and then like you just pay them for their brain part.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, and then also the CEO seems to be Rosan Ruslaini, right? Apparently, Minister of Investment.
Yeah.
And people have been really concerned over the structure of the thing, the structure of the organization, because it has previous presidents, it has Ray Dalio and Tony Blair, and then the CEO of Danantara is also the Minister of Investment.
Yeah.
Like, how exactly could you juggle the political things of that thing? And a lot of people are just like concerned over it. Yeah, but
Yeah, I cannot accuse. I know Rosan. Rosan is a good guy. He's a good guy. The problem is,
people there.
does the president give him the full power to fire and to appoint the CEO for the state-owned enterprise? That's not the problem. You have too many boss.
Yeah.
And the global economy today is very hard. We don't know. Maybe the Third World War will come out. Another different story again. That's why for me it's better you make everything transparent. You have to put the minister, very strict minister, with the salary.
Yes.
I pay you $1 million a year for the minister. But no special staff, no official house, no official car, everything is okay. Most of you can took a car, a house. You not stay in the one complex with the president. Different.
Yeah.
When you need the official house, the official house is one complex with the president.
Yeah.
So it's like a RTRW, now it's at the midnight, hey, come, we have a meeting. You stay very far.
Yeah.
You need a foreigner, everything. So why need the official house?
Yeah, itu udah bukan gaji, that's a state budget. They give you budget, yeah.
And I believe the more save the money, even $1 million, and what the Secretary General, Inspector General, the Director General, the salary the same with the CEO of the state-owned enterprise. And this position, I made the law when I was in the parliament member. Even the private sector could apply to be the Secretary General, Inspector General, and Director General. Then that time, more professional will get in. Now, even the professional, you want your salary already 300 million rupiah a month. You move to the Director General, only 75 million. This is human speaking. He is a nature human. Nobody want.
Yeah.
Or maybe they are very rich person. Just want to contribute. But if you're very honest and want to contribute, I think the wicked, the corrupt one, never let you in. You will ruin everything.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah. Just to keep the
Like
status
me,
quo
I want to be director, CEO of a Pertamina. They are friends. I will find and open anything. Okay, I think not too long, not make too many enemy for me.
Yeah. We want to keep that, right? We want to keep things because apparently this guy is not the official PDIP spokesperson as well. It's two people. I forgot what the other
Ahmad
person.
Basara and Roni.
Yeah, those people. Those people that you see in the billboards every 5 years. I got one more question. This is going to be a quick question. I know like the timer is up. I saw you in Abigail and Chanya's book affair, right?
Oh, yeah.
I was there too.
Yeah.
But we didn't meet because I went downstairs to eat.
Nice.
And afterwards I would come upstairs and then you were gone somewhere else. You were already doing your job somewhere else, right? And I saw you finally meeting Pa Anis. It was a legendary moment because you guys were practically arch nemesis during the entire race, right? But it seems like the dynamics between the both of you guys are different, and then you guys showed up in a media conference as well, side by side. What's the game? What's the play? What do
I
you
think
play?
just not a coincidence. We know the Abigail and Kanya us together, and they give us the schedule. Yeah, for me, it's nothing. Even the principle and the way of Anis does different with me. My principle and with him total different. My way to manage the city already is same, total different. But for me, powers belongs to God. I never feel it's like it's not good with somebody. I don't want to ruin. You know, the most precious property from the person is what? Our mind.
Yes.
Our mind is my precious property. I don't want to let anybody to occupy my mind. For me, the past, I have to move on. Nothing. I believe even you become a governor, it's come from God. For me, it's better not be a governor. You could imagine if I work another 5 years,
Yes.
I never be a guest for you like today.
Yeah.
It's good for me. I enjoy my life.
Yeah.
When people don't want to vote for me, don't want to me work for them, that's good. I already beg you to serve you, Jakarta people. I give you my evidence, give you your proof. But you say no, you want to change. That's you. You did it. Then after that is good. You can compare. You can compare our job. For me, it's very clear. And how about the person with Anis? I already know him. He's a good president before. The same. Even Anis ever told me like that. Even my kid is like you. Is your friend. I said it's okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's as a friend, as a people.
So
Yeah.
So you guys are like running for president in 2029?
I don't know what the question. Maybe Anis want to run. Some of his staff want to make like Ormas, how to say that? It's Ormas is like an organization,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
mass organization. I believe this the way. Many people forget. I and Pa Anis is the founder of the Nasdem foundation organization.
Oh, yeah. I've heard.
45%,
I've heard.
45% to establish the organization, mass organization, Nasdem, before become the party. I'm inside and also Anis the same.
Yeah. He's read out the
Yeah.
thing, right?
I
Yeah.
never come because I'm still a Golkar party as a parliament. I have a meeting.
Yeah.
But my name is inside. After that, they turn to be a political party. I'm out. How about for me? You will establish the new party? New? No. For me, until today, I will, as a gather as a member and as a one of the chairman in the PD Perjuangan, I will stay there. Maybe at least they change the principle, not become the nationalist again and corrupt everything. The principle led, maybe I will resign. I will pull out. Only that. I will work as the president director from the enterprise. I believe, I hope many owner, shareholder will trust me to run their business.
I see.
I have an experience. I have evidence. I never steal the money. I will work hard. I have a good ethic, good integrity, and I also have a good network. And I'm not too stupid. I'm not too stupid.
I do trust that. I do trust that. Yeah. Well, I hope your escape strategy works out later on if you need to leave the political scene. But I do hope that you stay inside Indonesia politics.
So until today, I will stay inside.
Yes.
But I don't know what the future will come. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just believe our destiny is like a God given. It's like a grace. Even we wake up in the morning, there's a grace. We can wake up. But also, in the same side perspective, we less one day life on the earth. That's why I always do my best. I always enjoy my life situation. And I also have passed my college in the Makobrimob 2 years. Detention, 2 years. I learned why we got angry with somebody, why we argue with somebody who we know is a crook, wicked. No need. Why we waste our time to make our joy or spirit ruin just because of somebody? Let's we enjoy this life. We do our best. Help the people what we can help them, the poor and the needy. I still have my foundation, BTP Foundation, to help the poor people with the wheelchair. Sometimes we repair the house. Sometimes we pay the school tuition fee. We still help them. Yeah, I just do my best because every day, my life, best one day. That's what I even for the nation, for this country, I will do my best. Don't worry about that. I will stay as a politician, educator, politician. You have to remember that. Okay.
Anyways, thank you very much. Your staff is currently staring really sharply at me, signaling to please end the
See, when you pull the gun, but no gun.
But anyways, thank you very much for coming to the Based Indonesian Talks.
Our pleasure.
This has been Basuki Tjahaja Purnama, aka Ahok, aka BTP, inside Based Indonesian Talks. Thank you very much, sir, for coming. Oh my God. And that was an episode of the Based Indonesian Talks. And don't forget to subscribe to my Discord. Wait, not subscribe to my Discord. Subscribe to my channel and join my Discord. And I'll see you in the next episode of the Based Indonesian Talks. Bye-bye.
Subscribe to the Based Indonesian Show. Dijamin halal